Wait, is it Wax Blue?
This is what happens when your mom sits on this.
I want to play with Springtrap.
Derek!
Tika died.
This time on, oh yeah, we're making FNAF 3. Yes, can you believe it? We're making FNAF 3 with the cameras and even this. And also, we're doing the Freddy that blinks.
What do you want from me? Why are you blinking?
Yeah, so we're making the whole game.
Am I supposed to be...
Even the Phantom. And don't forget Springtrap. Anyway, so this time on, we're building Five Nights at Freddy's 3 in real life, part 1. So the first thing we had to do was clear our entire pole barn from our last project, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in real life.
It's the first day.
It's the first day.
First day. A FNAF fit in here.
This pole barn, so magical. We've done so many wonderful things in here.
That's true. It's all sitting right here. And here. The only thing that's still together is Foxy's stage. It's the... Whoa!
So then it was time to get to work. So first, we just started to cut some wood.
Oh!
Once we were done with that, we also added some drywall and put those two pieces together to create this. And now these are 3 feet wide and we needed 4 of them.
Derek, what are we doing right now?
This is FNAF 3. We're done.
Oh my god.
This looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah. A lot of space.
Oh no.
Oh!
After Derek was done saving the project, we added some more pieces of drywall and started to put them up.
Derek, what the hell are you doing?
Ooh, it's really not going to turn out great.
What is that?
Pringle.
Once Derek was done making the worst Pringle you've ever seen in your life, we were done with the entrance to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 in real life. And you may notice that almost all of these walls are recycled from FNAF 1. And after that, we started to make the second room, and that went very smooth.
I'm funny.
It's
really
Matthew
funny.
Stacy, the director of Night 5.
They don't know this. Night 5 was actually the first of 3 movies. Just like Matthew Lillard said. That's all.
I don't know if we can put that in the part.
After that, we just needed to put up a few more walls to create entrances and exits for other rooms inside of the location. After that, we created 4 more 3-foot walls.
What if I chuck this ball in this hole right here?
I didn't make it good. It'll never come back out.
Yeah, it'll just be stuck in there forever.
No.
Ready to go. Oh.
Rewind it.
Ah! It's in there forever. Hello.
That's not it.
It wants me to pay.
Oh no. Oh! Oh! We're gonna get demonetized.
Just don't put it in the first 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No!
Oh, Derek's getting washed.
No!
Oh, hey, wait, you gotta wash the fans.
Once Derek and Brendan were done having the biggest fight in history, we put up a lot more walls and began to see the place take shape. It was awesome seeing this horror attraction come to life so quickly.
Brendan, what are you doing?
I'm brushing his teeth.
Oh my god.
Want some?
Oh.
Once Freddy had his teeth brushed all nice up, we finished this room, and as you can see, Freddy looks so good. Anyway, so we finished up that room, and then we started to add more to this hallway, and it began to look incredible. Now, adding these walls were very easy because, once again, we were just reusing all the walls that we had from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, so it was just a step-by-step process of putting them together and then putting them up and making those corners to the rooms as you can see here. Then we put up a few more walls right here to make another room, and we couldn't put any more walls right here as you can see because our truck was in the way and my dad needs to use it. Until then, we'll just have to build elsewhere, like the office, we started to put in the corner for the office, and this is exactly where it'll go. As you can see, it's gonna be pretty huge. That window's gonna lay right there, and then that's gonna be the corner. So then it was time to actually make that corner to the office. So we put it up pretty quick, and now it was actually time to make the frame for the actual office window. And it was gonna be so big. This is actually an 8-foot wide window, and it's going to expose the entire hallway, so you will be nervous when you're playing this game, and it's gonna look amazing. As for the rest of this, we just needed to make a few more pieces of drywall and lay them out, so that's exactly what we were doing right here. And this is what it looks like all put together.
Ow! Yo, spring trap. Freddy, what are you doing?
Then it was time to add the jump scare doors we had from FNAF 1 and use them for an entranceway for the Phantom animatronics to get to the office.
Derek, what is happening right now?
This is we're doing the first software test.
Who made this?
Non-Zero Cornet 34, aka Tim Brian Dean. This is the screen that we're gonna have in the control room where we can control the night. This screen is going to be this is going to be the maintenance screen with the reboots on it. And then that screen over there is going to be the camera screen. So, simulation start.
Look at him!
Okay, so obviously we don't have the images yet, but so this is that means that there's no spring trap.
Spot the difference.
His eyes are if we're like, okay, let's freak them out, right? We're gonna, trigger a camera system error. Camera system error. Now the cameras have gone out, and look, it's blinking error. So you gotta click it, and then you get the sound.
That's so good.
And it's rebooting the camera system.
Wow!
Cameras are back on.
That's so good.
Trigger audio error. So you get the sound, same thing, go to audio devices. We're rebooting. And then just like that, you click it, you get the little boop sounds. The control room can see which camera the player is selecting to.
That's awesome.
So that way, when we are, for example, on camera 9, we want to change it to Springtrap being in the image.
Boom.
It changes it to that image. Then we can slide it again, and we have a phantom image for looking at that camera. And then there's also a state for both Springtrap and Phantom. Can play audio. You can toggle the map, look at the vent cams, and then you can also seal the vents. We are the IRL guys.
FNAF fans be like, this is so cool! And Derek's like,
yeah. You pass the night, we click it. You get your little 6 a.m. trigger death.
yeah, let's see what happens.
So this is the end of the night. Plays the jump scare sound. Game over on both of the monitors. Extremely good system.
Then it was time to get back to building and add the roof.
Oh, Derek, put that away. No, like, put it away. Yeah. No, don't do that.
Pretty good.
Adding on the ceiling was actually pretty easy. We just used a bunch of plywood that we already had left over and started to put it on the ceiling, and it made it look a lot better. Now after that, we started to add more walls to continue on that room that we still hadn't finished yet, and we also added the rest of the animatronic jump scare door that we had from FNAF 1, and it looks great.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier.
Marcus, well, what do you think of the set so far?
Ooh, so far, you guys ready for me to cap Markiplier again? Because I will.
Are you gonna win? Are you gonna go back to back?
Ooh, if I don't win, I'm gonna be a little sad, but you have to wait and see.
In order to continue more on the roof, we had to make a quick stop to Lowe's and get more plywood. Once we were done with that, it was time to add the plywood that we just bought and put it onto the ceiling and start to make it look like an actually enclosed horror attraction. After that, it was time to do some fun stuff. We had a heater because it was very, very cold, but it worked out really nice. But yes, that's an arcade cabinet.
I just don't do that.
Ooh, we are not sponsored by them.
That's a lot of information.
Just for one game. This is me for Five Nights at Freddy's 3 in real life. Just watch.
We wanted to replicate the arcade cabinets that are in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, so that's why we got them. Anyways, we continued to put on more plywood to put on the roof, and it looked amazing. Obviously, we're going to paint all of this and make it look a lot nicer, but for the time being, the rest of the ceiling has been put into place and we're ready to do more arcade cabinet things, and it looks amazing. This one's a Pac-Man machine with a bunch of different Pac-Man games, so that'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, so here is a walkthrough of the whole Five Nights at Freddy's 3 pizzeria horror attraction that we have set up right now, and it looks so good. Obviously, there's no room there yet, but there will be soon. As you walk down this hallway right in front of the office, that gets you a beautiful view of what it's going to look like. We just need to finish adding the rest of the office walls and we're good.
Nice.
How about I go? I watch Ant-Man again because I already seen the whole movie, guys. I know how it ends.
Marcus just spoiled the movie. Anyways, that's gonna do it for us. So thank you so much for watching this historic process. And if you want to become part of history, please consider becoming a Patreon member. All patrons who sign up with us get the same benefits, and it is amazing. And you get live streams and advanced pictures, videos of the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 set. So thank you so much for watching, and we have a special word from Matthew Stacy himself. So take it away, Matthew.
Hey there, X-Blue crew, Matthew here, writer and director of our FNAF movie, Night 5. We're still working on a couple videos related to our movie, like a blooper reel and our prop auction. But in the meantime, we've got a cool idea in mind that we've been thinking of working on, but we're only gonna make it if you guys are actually interested. For the die-hard fans who want to learn more about everything it took to get it made, we want to create the Night 5 Compendium, a book containing the script, storyboard highlights, behind-the-scenes pictures, interviews with cast members, and notes about the movie's production and the ups and downs of making no-budget movies. From the short films we made when we were kids to our very first feature film, we want to show you how to make cheap entertainment on your own. This would take a couple months of hard work to get done and would probably retail for $15 to $20, but we don't want to put any work into it if nobody's gonna buy it. So comment and tell us if you'd be interested in something like this. If we get enough positive responses, we could start production on this thing as early as next week. Check out our movie if you haven't seen it already, and hasta la vista, oh my goodness!